Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. For this one, Rayna and I had a little mini vacation. It had been almost 5-6 months and basically a full like half a year almost that we hadn't seen each other just due to weather and stuff like that. So neither one of us could travel and things like that got in the way, but we finally were able to plan something, and ironically it happened to fall on Days of the Dead Las Vegas weekend. So we went ahead and checked out the show. Did a couple other things, that was Saturday only, and then we did Sunday. We had other plans back here in LA, so my crazy ass drove us to and from on the same day to Vegas, like 3.5 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is, the drive over there, and then checked out the show, had fun, and then drove right back. But anyway, I'm about to show you guys our little adventure we took, so enjoy.
This is amazing. Here?
Anywhere you'd like.
Cool, right? Wow, now show me who you got.
Corey Feldman, Jason Hanchwood.
Oh, very cool.
Quite a few, still a work in progress.
Well, I won't take up too much, but I'll go right there. So right with you? And it's Christian.
Oh, you don't have to. Sorry,
Oh, okay. Sure. I still believe. Should be good.
What do you think? Red or silver?
Oh, red.
Red, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hot. She knows that Judy's the hottest.
Yeah.
Has to shine, of course. Let's just make it.
Would you mind writing I love that.
Absolutely.
That's my favorite.
We were talking about that one yesterday. It's one of my favorites too.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Something I can do here for you?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty.
How we doing?
Oh boy, you've gone.
It's
to
really
work
full
here.
on there.
Okay.
Would you mind?
You can always get him on.
Huh?
You want him right there next to John? Corner?
How about this one? Have one good scare.
I was about to say, yeah, you wouldn't mind writing that on?
I'm getting good at this.
Wherever you think is
Did anybody put your name down?
No, not personally.
How's that? Very good. Want a picture?
Okay. So you want me to personalize
Yes,
this?
that'd be great.
Okay, so what's your name?
Rayna.
R-A-Y-N-A.
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 Yeah.
I owe you $20. There you go. R-A-Y-N. That is actually Rayna, and she spells it like that's amazing.
Yeah, there's a
sorry.
bunch of different spellings. My mom chose R-A-Y-N-A. Not sure.
Those are 10. No, unless you pay for it. Because the autograph is
So I just graduated undergrad at Cal State Monterey Bay, and I was a film major, and I did a thesis film, and I named one of my main characters Annie after Annie from Halloween.
Oh,
And
wow.
I was
what
like,
an honor.
yeah, so super awesome. I had to tell you that because I was like, oh, I gotta meet her and tell her.
Congratulations.
I mean, Halloween's a staple in our house, so.
Wow. And so you majored in filmmaking.
I did, yeah. It was fun. It was a long journey, but it was worth it.
It's great. So what are you going to do now?
Well, I'm focusing on editing. I like post-production.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just trying to like focus on like being a better editor, and then hopefully moving down to Los Angeles, and then try to get
Okay. Just creeping up top. You're welcome.
I love that.
You know, if you don't mind, I have a little more room up there.
Anywhere you'd like is fine.
Yeah, get down here. Just get a flat spot. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, great.
That is a unique, very good piece to have.
Thank you.
I don't think I've ever signed this because you
Yeah, I had it
you
printed
did
out
a
myself.
screen capture, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh wow. Do you want any names on here? Or?
Please, yeah. I'm trying to think of like, I like puns. I met you before at Scarface.
That's why you're familiar.
I had you sign an Uber, Jason, when I had you write, I need my space. You got a good laugh out of that?
That's right.
I don't know about this one, but maybe, I mean, you were chained up, maybe like Christian, break me out of here or something.
Do what?
Maybe like Christian, break me out or something. I mean, or you can come up with something.
And Christian
Yeah, Christian.
being you?
Yeah.
It's a great picture, man.
Thank you so
I love
much.
the fact that it's really my eye.
Yeah, right.
Because sometimes they do digital stuff and, you know, you never know.
Right.
But that really is me.
Yeah.
I remember doing the shot where I do this.
Right.
And I look over
It's
at
a
the
great
people.
shot. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
And then, is this Christian also, or?
You know what? We can just have you just. Can you please write "I love New York" and then just name it?
Of course. I heart New York.
There you go. Perfect. Beat me to it.
You always have unique stuff, man.
Thank you.
I like it.
I try, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I know there's one over here. People are trying to get the trigger stand about it for quite some time, so we might look at it. I don't know if you want the triggers at all, but yeah, I got a trigger stand over here. And two people have already tried to buy a used one out there and can't afford to buy.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Answer any questions for you about my work.
And so, are you having fun there?
Hell yeah!
I do have Darth Vader and I do have Darth Maul.
Nice.
So
Now stop poking me with that thing.
that's what they're for. No, actually, these things are so durable that you can beat the crap out of somebody.
Oh shit.
These are broken collarbones in tournaments. So you can literally just use it to beat the crap out of somebody.
There you go. What's up?
When it gets to the color that you want, and it holds. Now, we do have the full size, which is this large. I don't know if I have the black one. We do have it at the other shop, but I know I have the chrome one. Now, if you're you're spending money on that, I recommend the Pixel because you can do so much more. Because the thing to think of on these, all it is a light going through a tube, where the Pixels, it's a board going to another board. That's why it's a giant LED, and it can do all that fun stuff like the rainbow and stuff like that.
And the one without that is
You're not just looking, you're playing. Nobody gets to just look.
dude,
You
that
get to
is
play with them.
fucking
So what they're for.
That is the coolest fucking thing.
I do have it though, it's right here. I just gotta unbox it.
But all but the emoting will all just be monotone.
Yeah, monotone.
Loud but monotone.
We're doing 20 each. We go bundle any 3 for 40. There's also Edward Scissorhands and Jeff Shelton. Universal War Monsters.
much you want to pay? Yes, sir.
You guys saw everybody we met, you know, all the cool vendors they had. Now it's time to show you guys the merchandise and what I got signed. All right, so got quite a few names on the Sleepaway Camp poster already, but needed to add Judy herself, Karen Fields. So had her write, of course, the classic line, "She is a real carpenter's dream, flat as a board, it needs a screw." And there you guys go. She wanted to write it on the shoe, which I thought was pretty cool, and you know, in red. So yeah, stands out a little from you know, all the silver. I freaking love this poster so far, man. Started it in 2014. You know, obviously you don't have as many signatures as like my Friday or Nightmare poster or whatnot, but I freaking love this piece regardless. Alright, and one of the main reasons I wanted to check out the show and you know, make the drive to Vegas this time around was for two rare Halloween names. And those two names are, of course, the original Sheriff Brackett, Charles Cyphers, and Annie, played by Nancy Loomis, father and daughter duo. So knocked them both out of the way. Got quite a few names on this already, as you guys can see, but I had Charles Cyphers, who of course played Sheriff Brackett. He wrote Have One Good Scare, a play on, his classic line in the film. And then I had Nancy Loomis write, of course, I mean, come on, it's classic. She wrote the Hey Jerk Speed Kills. I don't know why, I freaking love her placement, like the way she's signed right on top of the, the pumpkin. So, yeah, got 2 more signatures out of the way on this piece. And, H45's coming up. I'm freaking stoked for that, man. Like, this thing, yeah, after H45, this thing's probably not gonna have like any more room on it. So yeah, I got plenty of room, on the top, so you guys can see. So yeah, that's probably gonna be next, because yeah, the bottom's getting filled up pretty quick. Got a few spaces here and there, but yeah, looking good so far. All right, guys, had to have Tim Capello added to my Lost Boys poster. So you guys can see I got a few signatures on it, already. And yeah, he's that rare name that hasn't come to town, hasn't come to LA. So I figure, might as well get him now. That's probably the closest he's gonna get, to LA is Vegas. So yeah, finally got him on the poster. Of course, had to have him write, the classic I Still Believe, the song he plays in the film at the beginning. So yeah, freaking blast. Super nice dude, man. Freaking loved meeting him. He was so nice to Rayna and I. And yeah, stoked to have him on the poster, and can't wait to see what other, new signatures we can get on this in the future. And as you guys all know, I recently started a Child's Play poster for the entire series, similar to how I got, the Friday, the Halloween, and the Nightmare on Elm Street one. Chucky's always been, one of my top, favorite ones too. So figured I'd start one, and had Andrew Robinson, who, of course, everybody knows him for, Hellraiser, but I loved his part in Child's Play 3. With the he plays the barber, at the military school, and I had him write Presto, You're Bald. And of course, Chucky says the classic Presto, You're Dead, after he kills him. So I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I had to add him on this poster, and hopefully we can get a few more signatures on this, in the future. But it's looking great so far. I freaking love it. And I had Felissa Rose sign this for me. We go way back. Felissa and I, first time we ever met, I want to say was Anaheim Comic-Con it was either 2010 or 2011. But yeah, it was the first time we ever met, and ever since then, I run into her at shows every now and then. I've been lucky enough to work with her here and there on a few film projects and music videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I caught her just in time as we were leaving the show, and she signed this for me. So I thought it was a freaking cool piece. So yeah, there you guys go. And of course, there is no such thing as too many Kane Hodder autographs. So went to his table, decided to pick these up. So funny story, I printed these out myself actually. I always I'm very extremely picky about pictures I get signed, because some of the times at their table they don't really have images I like, or stuff like that. It's just stuff you learn going to conventions over the years. If I'm gonna pay hard-earned money, I'm gonna get what I want signed, not with just whatever they have at the table and stuff like that. So I printed these out myself, and I was so happy because he freaking loved it. He was saying about how apparently he's never signed this actual image. That was the first time he's ever signed this for anybody, so thought that was pretty cool. And this one is for my personal Jason 8x10 collection. So I have a 8x10 collection up on the wall, and it's every single Jason from Ari and the original Friday, all the way through to Derek Mears in the reboot. So this one's for that. I already have him Uber Jason 8x10 sign, but I realized I was missing, you know, the pre-Uber Jason image. So yeah, that's for that collection. And then decided to pick this one up. Rayna and I love this freaking image, like Times Square. That's freaking iconic. And I don't care what anyone says, I freaking love Jason Takes Manhattan. It's goofy as hell, but it's fun, man. So yeah, I decided to get that sign. That's why I didn't get personalized, because it's for both of us. But yeah, there you guys go. Kane Hodder, and he will be at Monster Palooza if you guys want to get some signed. You know, the Kane's always a freaking blast to me. Like, if there's one person that I would recommend you meet at any convention, it's Kane Hodder. He's like the nicest dude. But anyway, there you guys go. I got 2 more Kane Hodder autographs to add to like the 30 I already have, but but there you guys go. So Rayna and I checked out Days of the Dead on Saturday, but on Sunday we made a little pit stop at Frank & Son's collectible show, and we saw this Elvira autograph at one of my favorite booths. And you know, we have between both of us a couple things signed from her already, but we thought this was pretty cool because she usually just signs Elvira, but this one actually said Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And we thought the image was cool as hell. Even though we have her signature, you know, on a couple items already, we both couldn't pass this up. It's authenticated, so you guys can check that out right there by Beckett. So yeah, picked up a new Elvira autograph for the autograph collection. And while we were there at Frank & Son's collectible show, I decided to pick up a couple movies, and I picked up Black Panther Wakanda Forever, since I already have the first one, and I've been looking for this one for quite a while. I love this movie. If you guys don't know, as you guys can see right there, it's Robert De Niro's directorial debut. Great freaking movie, man. I won't spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, you know, but it's a great freaking it's one of my favorite, like, crime drama, you know, films. So yeah, it's out of print, so it took me a while to find it, you know, out in the wild, but I finally found it, and it's actually sealed. It's pretty cool. So yeah, picked it up. And Rayna was cool enough to pick up for me Halloween Ends. She knows, you know, I gotta complete the trilogy, and regardless of what people thought about this one, I thought it was fun, and can't wait to watch that again. So there you guys go. And some more movie pickups for you guys to check out. Picked up a couple things. This was a Best Buy purchase right here. Got Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Rayna actually surprised me with part 3, because that's the only one I was missing out of the ones they've released so far. So she surprised me with that as a late Christmas gift. And then she also surprised me with Terrifier 2. She knows I freaking loved it. I don't care if it's, you know, almost like 3 freaking hours. It was a fun freaking movie, man. And then we also we picked up Clerks 3, the Steelbook. I don't know how you guys feel about Clerks 3, but I freaking loved it. It was more serious in tone, you know, it dealt with real life issues and stuff like that. So she finally got a chance to watch it. She loved it. So I'm happy for that, because I freaking love Kevin Smith, man. I love Clerks. And this one was actually a blind buy for me. Picked up at Amoeba for $12.99, as you guys can see there. It's Alligator 1 and 2. I've always been curious. I've seen like bits and pieces here and there, but I've never seen them, you know, like from start to finish. So yeah, it was a blind buy, and picked it up, and yeah, can't wait to check them out. So on Sunday, I also took Rayna. We usually do a rad coffee, you know, little coffee date. So I decided this time, we usually do the West Covina location, but this time I decided to take her to the Upland one so we can check out all the shops And one of the shops is Nitty and Gritty, which is right next door. And I picked up this. I rarely see any Beavis and Butthead stuff out, you know, out in the wild. So had to pick up this cool 11x17 poster at the Nitty and Gritty. And I saw this t-shirt at Frankenson's collectible show. I couldn't pass it up. I've had a couple Hellraiser shirts in the past, but you know, I've had to like sell them since then, stuff like that. We're talking back in like high school days, so you know, obviously they don't they don't fit anymore. So yeah, got a updated one in my size. So yeah, finally got a new Pinhead / Hellraiser shirt. And in the same little shopping center in Upland where the Rad Coffee and Nitty and Gritty is at, there's also another horror memorabilia store called Stardust Alley. Yeah, they got tons of cool stuff, action figures, t-shirts, and it's been a minute since I've had a cool Texas Chainsaw shirt, and I've always freaking loved this. Like, this is amazing artwork, so I had to pick it up. So I finally have a new Texas Chainsaw shirt. So Rayna and I both gifted each other a bunch of different things because, you know, we had to make up for Christmas and whatnot. So she actually picked me up as a late Christmas gift. I thought it was freaking awesome. The funny thing was I was actually thinking about buying this, you know, same shirt. So now I'm kind of glad I didn't, otherwise I'd have double. But yeah, this is a Gutter Garbs release, and it's Maniac, one of my favorites. Like, she knows how much I love this movie. It's just freaking awesome. Like, it's one of those cult movies you have to check out at least once if you guys haven't seen it. But yeah, she picked this up for me, and now I got a new Maniac shirt. And Rayna got me 2 new additions to my Toonie Terrors NECA collection. I got quite a few already. You know, I got Jason, Freddy, Michael, Ash, the Creep. I got Sam from Trick or Treat, you know, Dr. Herbert West, Reagan from The Exorcist. So quite a few. And you know, also the 3 Trick or Treaters from Halloween 3. Those are one of my favorite designs. And now been looking for these for a while, so she was cool enough to pick these up for me. So now I got Pinhead and Leatherface. And there you guys see it comes with the limit configuration and of course the chainsaw for Leatherface. And they got, you know, little backdrops for each one. So there you guys go. So while we were at Days of the Dead Las Vegas, Rayna picked up a few things for me. She actually brought these from home, the NECA, you know, display stands, which is pretty cool. She knows I have quite a few NECAs, some of them loose, some of them in the box. So these are obviously for, you know, my loose ones that I got. And she picked me up this cool Jason sticker. She obviously knows Friday is my favorite, you know, franchise. And she knows me too well because she knows Camp Krusty is my all-time favorite Simpsons episode ever. So she got me this cool Camp Bart pin. It says, "I no longer fear hell." And, you know, it has a little Bart skulls on the side. It's pretty sweet. And she was also cool enough to get these Terrifier 2 barf bags. So, yeah. We got a couple, but, you know, I'm just showing you guys the one. But anyway, there you guys go. So this I didn't actually pick up at Days of the Dead or this weekend. This was actually a surprise late Christmas gift that Chris and Amy actually picked up for me. It arrived in the mail a little while back, but it is horror, and it is Jason and Friday the 13th, so I figured I'd show it off really quick for the video. It's freaking sweet, dude. I was not expecting this. Like, it's a VHS tape, obviously. It's Friday the 13th. You got the axe on top. It's a cool freaking piece of artwork, dude. And then it has a little battery pack here. And then if you actually switch it to on, it actually lights up. Check that out. It's freaking sweet as hell, dude. So I just thought I'd you know, show you guys real quick. So Chris and Amy, if you're watching this, thank you guys. It's freaking awesome. I gotta find a way to hang it up on the wall, you know, to have not have this like weighing it down, because it is quite heavy because of all the batteries and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys. Here are some more gifts Rayna picked up for me, and she surprised me with this Friday the 13th magnet right here, with of course Jason's hockey mask, and one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's obviously, you know, a Christmas ornament, but I think it's pretty freaking cool, man. I freaking love this movie. This is my favorite of all the vacation movies. It's the best one in my opinion. So yeah, I'm happy with these Christmas gifts. And here's some more stuff Rayna picked up for me. This was from our Rad Coffee date. Got the Freddy Krueger Never Sleep Again, you know, little mug sticker, the tongue sticking out on the bottom. And we I'm freaking stoked for this one, man. This is like freaking cool. I couldn't even put it into words right now because of freaking how stoked I am. But yeah, it says welcome to Camp Crystal Lake, established in 1935. Of course, the classic, you know, sign. And if you guys flip it over, it says Friday the 13th. And yeah, it's pretty freaking sweet. And I think she said this was actually the last one of this that they had, so I'm freaking stoked she got me that. So I've shown you guys what Rayna got me, so I figured I'd show you guys the main piece I got her. She couldn't take it back because of, you know, it's obviously in glass and stuff like that, but she will take it eventually. She's coming down for another visit, and they'll actually be driving down. So yeah, figured I'd show off a piece I got for her. She's a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so if you guys remember a while back, a couple videos back, I went to LA Comic-Con, and you know, I didn't put it in the video obviously because it would have spoiled the surprise for her, but yeah, I actually met, you know, Frodo and Sam. Got both of them to sign the poster. They were nice as hell. You know, Elijah Wood let me get a photo with him at the table. Sean Astin was cool. You know, told me to give Rayna a hug, stuff like that. They were both super cool, dude. So it was cool that I was able to do that for her, you know. So anyway, there you guys go.
I'll start someone else. Yeah, right up here.
Oh, that's about time.
I don't know where you'd like to sign the other one.
And with that, that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Had a freaking blast at Day of the Dead, Las Vegas. Ran into, you know, my buddy Assad. You know, the squad didn't go this time around. Fonzo, Chris, Scott, Amy, everybody. We missed you guys, but couldn't happen this time around. But regardless, Rayna and I had fun at the show. Met all the people you know we wanted to meet, and yeah, it was cool experience. Finally got to see each other. First off, you know, yeah, it was a cool little 3.5, 4-day adventure for us. And yeah, as always, you know, that's gonna wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, show us some love. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next video.